In this video, welcome, dear viewers, to a journey into the realms of terror. I'm your host, Boris, the storyteller of nightmares, and today I shall weave a web of spine-chilling horror that will leave you trembling in the dark. Brace yourselves for 3 haunting tales that will send shivers down your spine and make you think twice before you dare to close your eyes. Are you ready to delve into the shadows, where fear lurks in every corner and the unknown beckons you to come closer? Then gather round as I unveil the first tale that will grip your soul and transport you into a world of dread. Story 1. It was the darkest hour of the night, about 4 in the morning, as I was driving home from the demanding confines of the graduate laboratory. Exhausted and eager to reach my bed for a few hours of sleep, the desolate road ahead seemed to stretch endlessly into the abyss of darkness. Not a single ray of dawn's light and yet dared to break through the pitch-black sky. As I took a sharp turn around a bend, suddenly a figure materialized right in front of my car, causing me to slam on the brakes. My heart pounded violently in my chest as I strained to make out the ominous shape before me. It was a person, but they seemed unresponsive to the danger of being in the middle of the road. Baffled and cautious, I waited, hoping they would move away, but to my disbelief, they remained motionless. It was as if they were a ghostly apparition, haunting the lonely road in the dead of night. My mind raced with questions, but my instincts warned me against any hasty decisions. Trying to maintain my composure, I attempted to steer my car around the enigmatic figure. In an instant, terror engulfed me, as the person let out an ear-piercing scream and lunged toward my vehicle, slamming their filthy, naked body against the hood. My heart nearly leaped out of my chest, and my hands trembled on the steering wheel. With a closer view of this unsettling stranger, it became apparent that they were under the influence of something malevolent. The telltale signs of methamphetamine abuse. Their eyes held a vacant, haunted stare that sent shivers down my spine. Fear and confusion paralyzed me as they began to move erratically, swaying in circles right in front of my immobilized car. Time seemed to stretch endlessly as they continued their macabre dance, listing dangerously from side to side. It was as if they were teetering on the edge of sanity, lost in their own terrifying world. I knew I had to escape this nightmarish encounter, but I couldn't risk making a wrong move. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the stranger leaned heavily to one side, creating a narrow opening for me to escape. Without a second thought, I seized the opportunity and accelerated cautiously, giving them a wide berth as I drove around their erratic presence. As I sped away, the image of the haunted, filthy figure remained etched in my memory. It was a chilling reminder of the horrors that could lurk in the shadows of the night, hidden away from the prying eyes of the day. And as the first rays of dawn began to paint the horizon, I couldn't help but wonder about the tormented soul I'd encountered on that eerie road. A haunting encounter that would forever haunt my dreams. As the haunting echoes of the first tale linger in the air, we now embark on another spine-tingling journey into the realm of the unknown. Brace yourselves for a chilling account that will test the limits of fear and leave you questioning the thin boundary between reality and nightmare. Story 2. When I first started learning to drive, my dad offered me the opportunity to drive home after a day's work. Eager and excited, I took the wheel, venturing onto the highway on our way home. Little did I know that this innocent drive would lead to a bone-chilling encounter that would haunt my dreams forever. As I navigated the road, I noticed a motorcyclist on a crotch rocket approaching from behind in my rearview mirror. Assuming he would pass me or slow down, I didn't think much of it and kept my focus ahead. However, moments later, a disturbing sound pierced the air. Metal scraping against the ground. A shiver ran down my spine, I couldn't help but look around to see what had caused the noise. My heart sank as I turned my gaze back to the rearview mirror. The crotch rocket was now lying on its side, spinning uncontrollably on the unforgiving highway. I gasped as I saw the biker behind it, his body flailing in desperation, reminiscent of a helpless infant on its back in a crib. It was a horrifying sight that I wish I could erase from my memory. In mere seconds, tragedy struck with unforgiving force. The biker disappeared under the massive vehicle trailing behind him, swallowed by the merciless machinery of the highway. The world seemed to slow down as I witnessed this ghastly scene unfolding in front of my eyes. The weight of the moment pressed heavily on my young mind, leaving me shaken to the core. That haunting incident scarred me deeply, instilling a paralyzing fear of driving within me. For weeks I avoided getting behind the wheel, haunted by the vivid image of the biker's futile struggle on the unforgiving asphalt. Every time I closed my eyes, I could see his form flailing helplessly, swallowed by the merciless metal beast. But life's currents carried me forward, and with time the terror began to subside. I forced myself back into the driver's seat, determined to overcome this newfound fear. And yet, even now, I can still see the biker's figure in my mind, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the horrors that can unfold in the blink of an eye. As we leave behind the chilling encounter on the highway, the journey into the heart of terror continues. Brace yourself for a tale that will take you to a desolate road, where the darkness conceals unimaginable horrors, and the line between reality and nightmare blurs into oblivion. Story 3. There was a desolate stretch of road, a forsaken pathway that seemed to vanish into the depths of nowhere. No sign of civilization in either direction for 100 miles, and the world around me was swallowed by the haunting embrace of the night. I found myself alone in the midst of this eerie expanse, a mere speck of light amidst the vastness of darkness. Late at night, when the moon's faint glow struggled to break through the thick canopy of clouds, I encountered a sight that would forever be etched in my memory. There, on the side of the road, stood a car engulfed in flames, not a mere engine fire, but a terrifying inferno that seemed to defy the laws of nature. Dancing flames cast sinister shadows on the surrounding emptiness, as if the very darkness itself conspired with the blaze to create an aura of malevolence. Yet what sent a chill down my spine was the absolute absence of any signs of life. Not a single soul around the burning vehicle, no other cars passing by, just an unsettling silence that echoed through the night. It was as if the world had frozen in time, leaving me trapped in a surreal nightmare. I hesitated, torn between the instinct to flee from this nightmarish sight and an overwhelming curiosity that compelled me to investigate further. Against my better judgment, I approached the fiery spectacle, the crackling flames becoming more deafening with each step. As I drew closer, a dreadful sense of foreboding washed over me. The heat radiating from the blaze was almost suffocating, and the acrid sense of burning rubber and metal filled the air, choking my senses. The car's frame groaned and creaked under the immense pressure of the fire, and sparks danced like malevolent spirits, lost in the engulfing darkness. Fighting back fear, I scanned the surroundings, searching for any sign of the car's occupants, but there was nothing. No trace of human presence, no indication of what had led to this devastating scene. It was as if the car had spontaneously burst into flames, consumed by an unholy force from within. A shiver ran down my spine, and an inexplicable feeling of being watched settled over me like a shroud. The desolation of that forsaken road seemed to amplify the haunting presence, and I couldn't shake the sensation that something malevolent lingered just beyond my sight. With every instinct screaming for me to flee, I hastily returned to my vehicle and sped away from that nightmarish scene. The image of the inferno haunted my thoughts, leaving me with an unsettling feeling that I'd stumbled upon something far beyond the ordinary horrors of the world. The memory of that blazing car in the heart of nowhere still lingers, a chilling reminder that in the darkest corners of the world, the most unimaginable terrors await those who dare to venture into the unknown. Thank you all for joining us on this bone-chilling journey through the world of horror. If you felt the fear creep into your bones, hit subscribe and a notification bell for more terrifying tales on our channel, Call Me Horror. Share your own eerie encounters and let us know which story terrified you the most in the comments below. Stay brave, stay curious, and stay spooky. Until next time, in the shadows of the night, farewell.